Hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about fleas. Fleas are one of the most common issues that we're going to see in a veterinary practice, especially here in the South where I practice, because when it's warm, there's fleas, and it's almost warm, always warm here. The kind of classic look for fleas in animals is going to be hair loss, itching, and what's called flea dirt, or what's actually flea poop. It just looks like dirt over the tail head of an animal, and sometimes around the neck, because those are the two most common places for the fleas to be on the animal. That's the easiest place for them to get a blood meal, because that's what fleas eat. Really dramatic flea infestations can cause anemia because the fleas eat so much blood on the animal. But the most common reason we're going to see them in a veterinary clinic is from itching and hair loss. Now, fleas are not benign little creatures. They can carry other diseases. They can carry tularemia, they can carry typhus, Bartonella, or cat scratch fever. They can even carry the plague. And the plague is not extinct in the United States, so it's treatable, just not extinct. That's why there are so many flea preventions out there, which I'll talk about in my next talk. As I stated in a previous video, fleas can be a little bit of a challenge to get rid of because you have to treat all animals and the environment for 3 months straight. The reason for that is the life cycle of the flea. So when you see the little bugs running around on your pets, that is actually a very small percentage of the population. The vast majority of the percentage of the population are going to be nymphs, which are little baby fleas, and the eggs themselves. So when you're treating for that 3 months, you're kind of treating the adults and trying to kill or sterilize the nymphs, but you have to deal with the eggs that are going to hatch after that point. Now, a lot of our flea prevention medications have the ability to essentially sterilize the adult fleas so that the flea dies and they're not able to hatch more eggs. But there's not really any products out there that are going to actively kill the eggs that are already there. So they unfortunately have to hatch and then die off themselves. Fleas, whenever they're in the environment, love to be along the baseboards. If you have hardwood floors, they're usually going to be in rugs or carpet or things like that. They like to go where they can hide. So vacuuming the environment every day, cleaning the baseboards can help with that. There are a lot of products that you can use to flea bomb and do all of those things. I would personally suggest discussing with an exterminator before using any of those so that you can pick the appropriate product for the environment that you have. My next talk is going to talk about flea preventions and the different options that we have to keep those little things out of the environment.